Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Supporter W supporter. Supporter W supporter, nigga. He coming down below. That boy said he wanted I'm entertaining, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he said it, not me. He said it, not me. He said I'm entertaining, you feel me? Like my scary reactions. Can I bring back the scaries? So we got a three true my nigga, can I read, bro? The goddamn I'm tweaking. We got three true urban, what that shit called? You know what I'm saying? Horror stories, my nigga. Exploration, my nigga. We got three. Oh shit! I let me stop trolling, but we got three true urban explorations horror story, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So let's see, goddamn, how this motherfucker work, man. You know what I'm saying? I be trolling, bro. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. But you know what I'm saying? What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Keto Freak. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, cause it's free. It's free. My nigga, it's free. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna talk y'all heads off. You know what I'm saying? It just sometimes like I be in my head a lot, bro. And I be like, damn, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I really got 1,014, 15 supporters. Like, I really got 1,015 people that subscribe to me, bro. Now that's insane, bro. I'm not one of these guys who out here subscribing to himself and commenting on his own stuff and stuff. That's not me. I swear to God, bro. I have a legit 1,015 subscribers. That is crazy. That's crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's just 1,000. I'ma really get big, bro. Like I can really do this, bro. I be praying to God. I be like, God, you know what I'm saying? It's time for me and my gangers, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause I look at my gangers like, you know what I'm saying? I look at my gangers like, y'all part of family, bro. Like I look at my supporters, you know what I'm saying? And I be like, bro, y'all niggas literally part of family. Hey, bro, stop this shit though. I ain't tell you to start, but I be looking at that like y'all really like a part of my family, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just I'm building a big ass family. My ganger. I love y'all, man. But you know what I'm saying? Let's get to what y'all here for. Let's get to what y'all here for. Nigga, y'all here for her stories and y'all here for entertainment. So I'm finna get you her stories and I'm finna get you entertainment. Now let's get this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. I just hit my funny bone, bro. Fuck. Ah. Story one by AP. Shout out AP, man.
There's an abandoned motel called the Royal Hawaiian.
This Mr. Nightmare video is not mine, so all rights to Mr. Nightmare. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro, cause they be thinking I be stealing content. I like they be reacting. I'm just a reactor. I'm a reactor IRL content, bro, and I do music, bro. Reacting IRL music. That's me. I do everything.
Motel. It's been abandoned for, I'm pretty sure, well
I be
over
gaming
a
too.
decade.
You know what I'm saying? I be putting a
Do
little.
a lot of solo urban exploration.
Get a little.
Sometimes
That
at
word
night.
live stream
The
sometimes.
Royal Hawaiian Motel is located in Baker, California, and during
Hey,
the
make
day
sure
it
everything
gets
working, bro.
scorching
I gotta
hot.
make sure, bro.
Too hot to
Are
be
we good?
walking around
Okay,
with
we
my
good.
backpack. So I chose to go to the motel during the night. It was very easy to get to.
I ain't gonna lie though.
Side of the
I ain't gonna lie. I think motels like better than hotels. Which one's better, motels or hotels, bro? Cause you can get a fire ass hotel, but you can get a fire ass motel too. Which one better, bro? I think a motel, right?
road and walked over.
Motel 6, hotel. I don't know. Am I tripping, bro, or a motel better than hotel?
There really was no fence or anything to hop over, and there was no security. It was one of the easier structures to get to that I've explored for sure. In the back was a really deep pool with a ton of graffiti. I shined my flashlight up at the actual motel, and I noticed half of the upstairs room's doors were slid open slightly or just completely shattered. Kinda creepy looking.
First off, I'm gonna go ahead and say this, bro. I'm not going in no house or no motel or nothing where the doors are shattered, bro. But what I look like, bro? What I look like, bro? I would have walked. I'm telling y'all, bro. Me, my guy, I would have walked clean out, bro. You know what I'm saying? I would have walked clean out that motel, bro. That motel went, hey, give my money back. I need a refund. For real. Cause bro, ain't no way you finna go in a motel in that mother. Got shot at. Who been in it? Who been in it?
But also expected since the place had been abandoned for so long. Of course, other people have explored there. A part of the motel also looked like it had been engulfed in flames and partially burnt down. I looked around the outside for a little while. It was late at night, so there were no sounds of nearby passing traffic. Besides the sounds of my shoes stepping over various pieces of debris, at one point,
There's
blood ran
no
cold
way,
when
bro.
I heard a
You,
voice from
bro.
somewhere in the vicinity.
Ain't.
It sounded like a female's voice. My first instinct in these scenarios is to assume it's some kind of security female's voice. When I heard a voice from somewhere in the vicinity, it sounded like a female's voice. My first instinct in these scenarios
Hey,
is
man.
to assume it's some kind of
You should have walked. I ain't gonna lie. You should have walked out the moment the
trouble
shit was
for me.
shattered, bro.
So I typically
I ain't gonna lie
tend
to you.
walk out of
I'm
sight
trying to
and
talk
mind.
better, but you kind of
That's what
making
I
me
did.
mad, bro.
I ran to one of the other rooms on the ground level and turned off my flashlight. I waited just a minute, and after hearing nothing, I turned it back on.
Bro, he's making it even better. Bro, this man ran into another room and turned off his flashlight. Bro, what turning off your flashlight gonna do? It ain't gonna do nothing but put you in further danger. Now you can't see. Bro, my God, now you can't see. Bro, who this first story, man? He
Around
been
this
making me
little room
mad,
I
man.
was in, and the
Ain't gonna
walls
lie.
were littered with graffiti. There was only one piece of furniture in here.
Just like
It
you
was a
wanted,
little
you wanted,
dresser with
you
like
you
4
wanted to
drawers
get
on it,
hunted, bro.
and then some dusty, dirty old mattress on the floor. I wondered if homeless people would come and sleep here, but honestly, it's just so far away from any real civilization that I doubted it. I left the room and continued around
This
the
man is in
motel.
a bandit, bro. He in
I
a
peek inside
a
every little
bandit
opening on the
motel,
ground
bro.
floor below the overhead walkway for the upper level rooms. Each
They
room
got
was
me
pretty similar
fucking
to the
stuttering.
last, with different miscellaneous graffiti and writings on the walls and old dilapidated furniture. Then I heard a crash type sound from above, like something falling over. I felt my heart skip a beat.
Man,
I
hey,
went back outside and pointed my flashlight up at the walkway above.
man,
the
get out of
broken
there.
glass doors.
Get out of there, boy.
I felt a rush as I decided to go up there and check out the rooms. What I felt like deep down was that there was an animal in one of the rooms, but there's always that chance that you run into other explorers or perhaps a homeless person in places like this. I made my way
Woolside.
upstairs and peeked into each
Woolside.
room that I passed. They were all similarly furnished, with junk, debris, old mattresses, and odd pieces of old furniture. As I walked further down the walkway, a banging sound became audible. It got louder as I continued to walk. It was a consistent, slow banging, like thump, 2 seconds, thump, 2 seconds, thump. Someone was here.
2 seconds, run.
Approached the door
2
to the room I
seconds,
was confident
run.
that it was coming from. As I got closer, it stopped. Uh-oh, maybe they heard my footsteps. I announced to whoever was in there that I'm just an explorer and I mean no harm. I peeked into the room with the flashlight now off. It was almost pitch black in there, but I'm 50% certain I saw the shape of a person a little further into the room by the back wall. The room smelled like street
Man, that ain't no
feces. I
person,
pulled my
bro.
head out from the room to look.
It's
down
a
at my
person,
flashlight,
but it ain't
turned
no
it up,
person.
but in a
Type.
careful position
Type,
to not point
type,
the light
type.
right into the room right away. I aimed it down at first at the floor, and then peered into the room again, and slowly pointed the light into
I ain't
the
gonna lie,
room.
this music kind of
I
got
saw
down
2
creepy
pale,
though.
bare feet approaching me fast. In a muscle jerk reaction, I pointed the light up more to fully reveal this woman with a bloodied forehead and yellow guck on her mouth, which was hanging open.
Ugh.
It was a sight from a
ghost,
nightmare.
boy. It's
I
a
was out of
ghost.
there so quick.
It's a ghost,
I heard
boy.
the woman screaming as I was running away, and her screams didn't get much further away, which told me she was chasing
Ain't no
after
ghost,
me.
my fault. That's a demon. It's a demon.
I ran down the stairs and back outside. I ran the entire way back to my car. I wasn't followed this far. I called one of my good friends, George, who's also into urban
You
exploration.
get for exploring, bro.
I had invited him to come with me
Stop
originally to
exploring,
this
bro.
place, but he was unable to. I told him what just happened. We came to a weird
And I'm
and
thinking you just staying there, but you exploring the place. So you one of those explorer niggas. That's why I says urban explorers. I'm just now catching, bro. I am slow. I'm thinking you finna literally go in this motel and fucking stay here. Why is you in a motel exploring, bro? Bro, who goes to a motel to explore, bro? You is weird, bro. You is really weird, bro. Don't nobody go to no motel to explore nothing. Bro, you really making me mad in this first story, bro. Cause real talk, bro, you got me looking slow, bro. And I ain't motherfucking slow, bro. Real talk.
disturbing agreement that the thumping I was hearing was
Not-
that woman
man.
banging her head on the wall, hence why her forehead was so bloody. When I asked if I should call the police, kind of just thinking out loud, he said definitely not, as I'd be admitting to trespassing. I actually drove around the immediate area by the Taco Bell and the few stores in the area, looking for a payphone
That
so I
shit
could
crazy.
anonymously call the police about this deranged, dangerous woman. But obviously payphones are really a thing of the past, so it was just a pointless effort. What I ended up doing was calling the non-emergency number and reporting the deranged woman, but also claiming I was not the one to find her. Rather, I heard someone else had run into her. I was as vague as possible, and I hung up. Because I didn't want to stick around there, I don't know if the police eventually went to investigate, but whatever was wrong with that woman, she should have been in a psych ward or something. In all of my years of exploring, I'd never encountered anything like that.
That's crazy. Like, that's a ghost. That's a demon. It's a real woman, man. Tweaking, bro. Story one, I'm not gonna lie, you kind of made me mad, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta understand, bro. You an explorer, bro. So you gonna explore everything, bro. You explore all the options.
A few years ago, I lived in a small town. My family decided to move us 4 hours away to get away from all the drama. While my parents were out of town picking out houses, I brought my friend over and called up my cousins to take a little road trip. The place I wanted to go was pretty much off limits, but we were daredevils and wanted to experience something scary. We picked a place that was 2 to 3 hours away called Bryce Hospital. This place was supposedly haunted due to the history of it. It was a psychiatric facility where they would keep mentally ill people.
Oh yeah, y'all asking for it. I'm not gonna lie, y'all asking for it. I ain't gonna keep pausing it because I don't want this video to be longer. But bro, y'all asking for it, bro. Why are you going to where they got mental people at, bro? I'm not trying to be funny or nothing, but that'd be the main spots where they be having, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff there, bro. For real. I ain't even trolling, bro. I'm dead serious, bro. Tripping.
There were rumors about how some of the patients were mistreated and tortured. As the population declined, they eventually shut down. Over the years,
my
the
guy, you
building
tripping,
began
bro.
rotting and succumbing to nature. We decided to leave around 11 p.m. so we could make it there by 2 a.m. The car ride was pretty fun, and we were all very pumped to see
I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. W Joe, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Joe Corano. You know what I'm saying? Whoever you is, bro, Joe Corano. Bro, you consistent as hell, gang. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You be on all my vids and everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? W Joe, man. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? So, Joe, if you watching this, W yo.
what we would find. We arrived around like 2:43 a.m. and stopped
It's a little
at the
random
beginning of
shout-out,
the
man.
dirt road that led to it. We sat there for a few minutes, contemplating if we should
Cairo,
really do
you
this or
too.
not, because we already had a bad feeling. After 10 minutes of staring at a dark road, we decided to go on. As we went down the road, it felt like it would never end. The grass was fully grown and there were branches everywhere. It was pitch black and we could barely even see the road. We finally made it to the building, and once we did, we all just stared in amazement. It was huge. The roof was rotted off and vines were growing all over the walls. In the middle of the parking lot, or what was once the parking
Boy,
lot,
finna get
had a
poison
giant
ivy.
old water fountain that also had vines growing from the sides.
Poison
It was
ivy.
so dark we could only see with the headlights illuminated. We turned the car off and got out.
Bro, this a picture or a video? Just like I'm kind of getting creeped out of this. A picture and it's just zooming in. But why the windows shaking? Am I tripping? Bro, look at the windows.
Began walking into the building, and the first thing I
Look.
noticed was pentagrams sprayed all over the walls. We
Bro, am
kept
I
walking
tripping?
farther in and made our way up the stairs with the spray off.
Bro, am I tripping? Look.
We began walking into the building, and the first thing I noticed was pentagrams sprayed.
Bro, is this
all
a
over the
picture?
walls.
Bro, why
Kept walking
is it
farther in
moving?
And made our way up the stairs.
Bro, I'm not
which was
tripping.
very hard considering they were practically non-existent. We climbed a ladder and got onto what was left of the roof. We looked around and noticed a light in the front of the building. It looked like a phone light. We called out, but nobody answered, and the light vanished as quickly as it appeared. My cousin told us to follow him into another room so he could make sure we were safe, but I had a terrible feeling. I wandered off into another room that was right beside the room they were in. I looked around and saw old mattresses and more graffiti. I heard my cousins talking when all of a sudden...
I gotta drink some
I heard a
electric
faint
lights,
sound.
man. I ain't
It
gonna
was
lie.
like someone threw a rock at the window of the
I know
room
that's
I was
random
in.
by my fault, bro. I gotta
I
drink some
didn't think
electric lights,
anything
man.
of it and kept looking around. I met back up with my cousins and friend. We decided to go to the basement to check it out. Once we got down there, we had to take a break because it was difficult getting to the bottom.
Yeah, in a
due to
mental
the
house,
stairs
and
being
you went to
smashed.
bro, and you went to
We
the
sat
basement
there,
though.
catching our breath until we heard a voice from the back of the room. We all paused, looking at each other. I was too afraid to move, fearing whatever was in there would come after me.
Oh, he finna get
Cousin
to
walked
it.
back there slowly and shined his light
He
around.
or she.
As the light reached the far end of the room, he saw someone squatted, looking towards the wall. My cousin began backing up slowly, with the light still on the guy. Once he got back to where we were, he lifted us out and began pulling himself out. Once we were out, he He yelled to the man, asking if he was okay. The man turned around and stared blankly at us. There was a moment of silence before the man let out wild screams. He began running towards us. We all started screaming and running away.
The fuck out of
We
there,
had
man.
no idea where to run, but ended up climbing out of the window. We ended up in the woods behind the building.
The fuck?
I remember running and screaming because
Niggas ran and climbed out a window? Y'all different.
I heard the man right behind me.
Y'all
My
different.
cousins were far ahead of me, and I saw their flashlights slowly fading. I ran into
I
so
could
much
be
trees
tweaking,
that
bro.
My entire body started.
But bro, it was looking like them bitches was moving, bro.
finally
I'm
caught
not gonna
up to
lie,
them in
bro.
clearing. We found a trail
cap
and
gang.
started trying to find our way back to the car, but we ended up going the wrong direction for an hour and decided to turn back and try the other direction. It was a grueling way back, but we finally saw the building again and sighed with relief knowing we weren't far from the car. As we approached the car, we heard rustling in one of the bushes by the building. And like before,
You finna get
rock
got.
flew out and hit my friend. We saw the man emerge from the bush. and we
Oh, he
had to
finna
make
get
a run
tall,
for the
that boy.
car. As
I ain't
we
gonna
were
lie, though.
running, the man was a decent
I ain't gonna lie, though, gang. Y'all could've really just jumped his ass, though. Y'all could've really just ATL jumped his ass. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? He had a weapon or something. You know what I'm saying? If he had no weapon or something, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you wanna play. You Chucky. You feeling like Chucky today. Oh, I would've been feeling like Jason. Ha!
length behind us to where we could open the
Nigga,
doors
Jason and
lock
Mike.
them once we
Yeah,
got
talking
in.
about.
We started up the car, and when we did, the headlights turned on, only to show the man running towards us. He started banging on the windows with a glass bottle. We put it in drive and took off
The
after
nigga
it.
had a glass bottle.
The whole entire time we were heading home, we sat in silence. I think we all felt the same sense of shock. My body was shaking. After that night, we never had any interest in urban exploring ever again.
Good. Good. Nigga, shuck the eyebrows. Blow out your ass.
This happened in the countryside of Georgia. I was 15 at the time.
But
My brother
Georgia!
Seb, who was 18.
Bitchy,
Seb was big on exploring creepy places, and he somehow heard of this huge abandoned house not far from us from someone he knew. I guess he didn't want to explore it alone, so one day he brought me along with him to go check it
Brother
out.
like Tarzan. Tarzan
Seb
like that.
parked the car in a
Tarzan.
rather hidden location,
Tarzan.
covered by a bunch of trees. The house property wasn't visible from here. We'd have to walk down this concrete road that clearly hadn't been touched in forever. There were giant cracks with grass and weeds growing through it just about everywhere. All the grass around the road was overgrown, almost overtaken with weeds as well. Suddenly we noticed a woman down the road walking behind us in our direction. I asked Seb what we should do, and he said to just play it
Man,
cool.
man, mind your
If we
business.
started to run, it would look suspicious.
That's what you do. Mind your motherfucking business, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go on in the other direction, bro. Don't go down there where she at, bro. Go the other way.
The
It's
woman
that
was
simple,
walking
bro.
with both her hands folded behind her back, as if she were going for a relaxing stroll.
That's not
Kept
relaxing,
walking
bro.
at a
That's
regular
creepy.
pace, maybe
Who
picking
walks
up
like
a bit
that?
Just slightly. I turned
Who
around.
walk like
once
that to
more.
relax,
She
bro?
was much closer now, and I could see a smile on her face. She was looking back at me. Then she said, "Lovely
Shit
day
is
today,
creepy,
isn't
bro.
it?"
Make sure my shit's still
My brother and I
recording, bro.
simultaneously
Alright.
responded, "Yeah." She kept
To make sure my
walking
mic
behind
was still
us, getting
recording, bro, because
closer and
sometimes it be
closer.
fucking tweaking.
Then, as she was almost right on top of us, with her hands still folded behind her back, she said, "I have to go to bed now." Seb and I looked at one another with confused looks. We both picked up the pace now without saying a word to each other. We just saw in each other's faces that it was time to speed up and get away from this woman. My brother turned around one last time and said,
Y'all ever seen The Visit, where the two kids had visited who they thought they was their grandparents? They had killed their original grandparents, I think, or something like that. And you know what I'm saying, who they thought they were their real grandparents was the creepy old lady and the creepy old dude. You know what I'm saying? The old dude smacked doodle on the old boy face. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I gotta go to bed now. That just reminded me of that, bro. Ain't gonna lie.
"Great day, ma'am."
Tweaking.
We stayed in the speed walk pace for a while.
Straight tweaking.
The next time we turned around, that woman was gone, completely off the road. That meant she must have taken off into the woods, which was incredibly creepy. It was absolutely
You older.
chilling stuff.
Time to go to bed now.
Field
Ha.
trip. We made it to the house.
Oh shit.
It was noticeably deteriorated.
Lady say that to me,
There were
it's
vines
over.
of ivy growing up
I ain't
certain
even
parts
playing.
of the
I'm not
walls.
acting like I'm
Some of the
scared, nigga.
glass
I'm
windows
scared.
were shattered,
I
meaning it
know,
had
I'm
been
getting the
explored
fuck on.
before. And that's exactly how we entered the house, through one of the broken windows. We climbed in, making sure not to cut ourselves on any broken glass. Right from the start, surprisingly, there was a lot of stuff left behind, like all the furniture. albeit
Like
it
a
looked
car
a
or a
little worn
puzzle?
out. All the wall decor, the little decorations on the coffee table, even when we went into the kitchen and checked the fridge, there were food items left behind. Very rotten food items. Opening that fridge was like getting smacked in the face with the smell of death. After checking the whole first floor, we went down to the basement. The basement, like the first floor, was still completely furnished, although down here was a lot messier. There were a ton of things like loose sheets of paper and garbage spread out on the floor. The carpet was a faded blue color. There was a little bit of light that came into the room through the windows at the top of the walls. And then we heard a noise from upstairs. A distinct thump. We
Get that
both
lady.
froze like statues,
Get
waiting
that
for any
lady.
kind of noise again. Within a few seconds, we chalked it up to just being a noise of an old, deteriorating house.
Nah, that old lady.
There wasn't much else to see in the basement, so we
Facts.
went back up to the first floor, and the only place left to check was the upstairs. At the top of the stairs, from what I remember, was the bathroom directly in front of the stairs, and then to the left was a small hallway that led to an open door, and then the hallway cut left. I don't remember what was to the right, but I'll tell you why in a second. Seb and I went left and into the first doorway. It was a bedroom. A decently sized bedroom, but it didn't seem like a master bedroom. There was a double bed in there, and an antique-looking dresser. There were some old articles of clothing left behind in the dresser. Nothing I wanted to touch. Seb left the room first.
Boy,
He
Annabelle.
said my name in a very
Annabelle.
concerned, scared-sounding tone. I looked up at him, and he was looking down the hall. I stepped into the hall and saw what he was looking at.
Fuck
It was that
no.
woman from earlier, standing in
Time to
front
go
of
to
the
bed
in
now.
another
Oh,
bedroom
hell
in a
no.
short hallway. She
I ain't gonna
stood
lie,
silent.
boy. Even that motherfucker right there, looking at man, you get the man, you don't get choked, man. Hell no, man. Hell no.
Before,
Hell no. Don't play
she
no
opened her
game.
mouth and said, "Do you want to see what's behind my back?" My brother screamed, "Fuck you," and he pushed me to start running. We both made a beeline for the front
Hey,
door.
bro, brother,
and
you
sprinted
tripping,
to
bro,
the
brother. Shut the
outside.
fuck up. Let you
I
do
couldn't
it.
help but look back at the house, at the upstairs windows, expecting her to be at one of them, but she wasn't. I also just had to make sure she wasn't chasing after us. We kept running until we were out of sight from the house, and then we kept running some more, even though my cardio sucked and I was out of breath. When we finally made it
Oh,
back
I
to
wouldn't
the
have been out
car,
of breath,
I
boy.
gagged,
One thing about
trying
me,
to throw up from
nigga,
exhaustion.
when I'm scared, I'm out of there, boy.
We got in the car. and
Adrenaline
Seth led
running
us
is
home.
over.
The whole ride, we couldn't stop theorizing what it was that just happened. We said it might have been some loony woman off her meds or escaped from a mental facility or something. Maybe she was living in that abandoned house. But even explaining all of that away, the big question is, what did she have behind her back? And was she holding it that whole time she was walking behind us? So many questions that will never be answered.
Better yet, nigga, where did she go? Bro, when y'all ran, where she went, bro? That's the biggest question, bro. Where she went? Not gonna lie, old lady, you creepy. Hell nah. Away from me, man. That's that'll wrap this video up, though, bro. If y'all liked this video, make sure y'all boy like the video just like I just liked it his. You feel me? I appreciate it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the thumbs up. Take a nigga a long way. You feel me? But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. That lady, she kind of bugging. She bugging. She had me, you know what I'm saying? This WW stories, man. Except for the first one. The first one, you was making me mad, bro.